Okay, so I was not planning on doing this, but we have an odd sneaker release that I kind of like. It has not officially released yet, but it has. So the official release date of this shoe is January 31st. Now, I already bought them, no problem. I got them on Foot Locker, and I was on Foot Locker. I'm browsing around, I'm like, yeah, all right, this looks like the same website for the past 10 years. Still looks the same. They could use an update, but I was checking out their new arrivals, and these were just sitting there. I was like, wait a second. How could the model that was my #1 sneaker of 2024 in a new colorway, it's actually an OG colorway, but a retro, just be sitting there? So I grabbed a pair and they showed up. Now, this, let me show you the shoe first before I get to politicking too much. Beauties, oh my gosh, just beauties. Look at this, I'll show you what I just saw. We have the Nike Air Tech Challenge 2 in Racer Pink. We're gonna talk about it more, but honestly, this is pretty close to as good as it gets. I mean, I couldn't tell you a complaint about this shoe. It is honestly very close to perfect. But what makes this release weird is this shoe arrived from Nike. So I bought it on Foot Locker, then all of a sudden, 5 or 6, 7 days later, a package showed up from Nike. I was like, I don't know if I ordered anything from Nike. Opened it up, and it's these. So what does that mean? That was odd. And then I went on the sneakers app and I saw that the release date is January 31st for the Nike Air Tech Challenge 2 Racer Pink. I know that this has happened to me before, but I can't remember what the release was. But ordering a shoe from Foot Locker and then getting it from Nike, something logistically is off there, or it's intentional. If they intentionally put these out at Foot Locker and Finish Line, I believe these were on Finish Line as well, ahead of time for the people that really want the shoe, they can get their hands on it early, or just a surprise situation. If that was the intent, I doubt it. But if it was, bravo, bravo. I'm here to say that we should normalize letting there be some surprise in sneakers. Let there be some sought after pairs out in the wild, randomly. Let it be a surprise for people. And I'll tell you what, if I was just randomly shopping somewhere and I walked in and I saw this pair on the shelf, it would be a moment. I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy these. Yeah, and I can't remember the last time that's happened, where I walked in, saw a pair, and was in shock and just bought them easily. But now, even on Foot Locker, that release date is pushed back to the 31st of January. Now, let's talk about the shoe itself and quickly compare it to these bad boys right here, the Air Tech Challenge 2 Hot Lava. I mean, how good does it get? How good does it get if you're a fan of Air Tech Challenge 2s? I am surprised that the follow-up colorway was Racer Pink, given the similarities between these two pairs, but I'm not complaining because they brought these back in the best possible way that you can. This is how you retro a shoe. Jordan Brand, take notes from your friends over in the Nike sportswear department, because this is how you do it. Now, I do think that there's more factors involved here. I think that this takes a specific budget, a lot of money and intention to get it right like this. So they obviously had a few bucks kicking around where they could upgrade the leather, they could upgrade the shape, and they could just make it pretty close to the original, I think. I don't have any originals, but I think they're pretty close. While I have both pairs out, I'm gonna show you a quick comparison and a few things that they did switch up. So this midsole on the Hot Lavas is a little bit more aged, a little bit more tan, and then this one just looks a little bit more naturally oxidized. It has more of a yellowish tint to it, but they kept the rest of the midsole white on the Racer Pinks, and they aged it on the Hot Lavas. So I don't know which one I prefer. I'm kinda still leaning towards these, but no complaints, really. Look at the eyelets right there. They oxidized them on the Racer Pinks, and they kept them more of a gray on the Hot Lavas. I like that a lot. That's a nice little touch right there. And then you can see where some of the panels are gray on here. They're black here. The sock liners are different as well. They were gray on the Hot Lavas and they were white on the Racer Pinks. And they also, am I just noticing that? Or is that, yeah, they kind of look a little bit beefier on the Racer Pinks. Not by much, but it does kind of look like maybe it's just the white inner lining that's deceiving my eyes, but it does look a little bit more padded. But leather quality is pretty similar. I think it's a tad bit softer on the Hot Lavas, but it is still really nice on here. And guess what? The retail price is $150 for these. 150 bucks. Okay, so you get this pair for 150 bucks. You get these Black Cat 3s. The price tag of $200 compared to $150 here, and you get better quality leather, better materials, a better fit. A better fit. I'm just saying it's nice to see. But these were a hit and I'm excited. I'm excited to see more colorways. Hopefully there are some. I know that there's a clay blue on the way. Haven't seen anything else leak. So hopefully we get more. But I wanted to do a quick video on this pair because it's good. It releases January 31st. I've dropped a bunch of new videos. Make sure you go check them out. And of course, subscribe if you're new around here. I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.